And welcome to another Friday night broadcast of Cat Sports Broadcasting, brought to you by Uvalde Chevrolet. And we wanted to give everybody an opportunity to hear the Pleasanton band, so that's why we started a little early. They'll be able to go back and watch it. You know, obviously They won't be able to see it tonight, Bobby, but I'm here. I'm Jeff Stivers. I'm here with Cat Broadcasting and my sidekick, Coach Bobby Herb. And on the camera once again tonight is Coach Norm Gallion.
The
Norm Gallion. Three retired coaches who are doing nothing else but loving the game of football, Friday Night Lights, and being out here and being able to contribute to these wonderful communities. But tonight we're going to have a good one for you. We're dubbing this one the Javelina Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
And
8 coaches?
8 coaches, 4 on the Pleasanton sideline and 4 on the Uvalde sideline.
Not Uvalde.
I'm sorry, the Gonzales sideline, my fault. Either played together or, actually played together or went and attended Texas A&I or Texas A&M Kingsville. They took a pregame picture with each other. That'd be neat to see that, you know. But that's a lot of coaches from the same school. What a good one. Sorry.
Kingsville puts out the coaches. I mean, they have. I mean, the tradition there is great.
A lot of coaches, a lot of good players come through that.
All right, and you know a bunch of them.
I know a lot of them.
I'm a Commanders fan. We talked about it before. Darrell Green, baby.
Darrell Green, fastest man in the NFL.
Yes, sir.
Yep. I've met him a couple of times. He's a good guy too. He's not one of those guys that you don't want to be associated with. Darrell Green is cream of the crop, man.
That's good.
And you got to say the same thing about a lot of players that came out of Kingsville. Eugene Upshaw, who was a great Hall of Famer. John Randall. John Randall's a funny guy.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah. Al Harris, who's coaching right now. Jermaine Mayberry. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Garza.
Roberto Garza. man, they've had a slew of players down there, and these guys, Coach Randy Palmer from the Pleasanton Eagles, was a former Javelina who played in the NFL for a few years, and his nemesis on the other side, Lyndon Hamilton, was a teammate of his as well, and he's been coaching for 27 years.
Yeah.
So a lot of history, a lot of love between these two, and of course we're going to show you a little bit. We were able to interview both of them Monday, and both each coach had a lot of good things to say about the other. Of course, they were roommates. They've been friends for a long time. They've gotten to this point in kind of different ways. You know, Randy kind of went the small school route. He's now back in his hometown of Pleasanton, hoping to, turn around a program that's, it's kind of up and down.
Right.
Pleasanton's had some really good days. They went 3 rounds deep here about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, so Pleasanton, the cupboard is not bare, but he's hoping to, bring what he can bring to this community and give back to a community where he grew up and gave him a lot. Lyndon Hamilton on the other side, he's back in Gonzales. I say back in Gonzales. That's where his wife is from. And a lot of his family. Matter of fact, I noticed on the Facebook or something earlier this week that I believe Lyndon has a nephew from his wife's side playing on the Gonzales football team. Lyndon himself is from Luling, so not too far apart. But he and his wife met in high school, I believe, and they've been married since. They went to college together. I went to college with them. Went to college with Randy and his wife. Matter of fact, Randy's wife Jody, that was in our wedding, my wedding. So there's a lot of similarity between all these, a lot of familiarity. But like I said, I was talking about how they got here in different ways. Randy went the small school route. He was in Three Rivers. He was in Poteet. He was in Pleasanton before as an assistant. Then he went to Shiner, where he had the most success, where he won 2 state titles as the offensive coordinator. And his son and daughter grew up there at Shiner. And matter of fact, his son's got a ring because he was the quarterback of one of those state title teams. And then Lyndon, I'm not sure where he was. He may have mentioned it in the interview, but he was in Reagan High School in San Antonio.
8 years as the head coach.
Yeah, 8 years as the head coach, but many years before that as the assistant. Oh, you know what? I think he was at Roosevelt.
Yes,
maybe
Roosevelt
before that.
is correct, yeah.
So he was at the 6A and 5A level for most of his 27 years.
And stepped back down here.
And then he came back down and said, you know what? I've had enough of that big school stuff. I want to go back to the small school roots where he knew and what he knows. And so he's looking to give a little bit back to the Gonzales community of the 6A big school stuff that he learned. But nonetheless, we're looking to have, both of these teams come in here with a loss on their record.
Yep, 2-1.
2-1. But, they've played some different opponents. Pleasanton got their first loss last week.
Against Jourdanton.
22-7. Yeah, it was a hard-fought game, evidently. And not sure who Gonzales lost to for their.
Gonzales lost to Central Catholic, first game of the year.
Central Catholic, that's right, first game of the year.
34-12.
So both have a loss coming into this game. Should be a fun game.
Yeah.
The Javelina Bowl. Beautiful Pleasanton, Texas. They've had turf now on this stadium. I guess it's going on. It's about 10 years or so now. But great facility, great small community here south of San Antonio. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, Coach Herb, talking about the 2 coaches. We know that they have a background, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hear a little bit from each one of the coaches from our interview, where they talk about each other and talk about.
That was great to hear all that.
Yeah. So first off, we're gonna hear from Coach Hamilton, Coach Lyndon Hamilton over at Gonzales, and here's a little bit from Coach Hamilton. Tell us and tell the fans a little bit about your relationship with Coach Randy Palmer over at Pleasanton and what this means for you personally and your family. And we're going to ask Coach Palmer the same question, okay?
Sure, you bet. I've known Randy Palmer since I was, 18 years old. One of my dear friends and a heck of a man, heck of a coach. has an amazing family with Jody and Tyler and Brooke. He's very, very fortunate in the fact that he gets to work and coach with his son right now, who also he just finished up and wrapped up at Kingsville, as are my two kids, and his two kids are down there also. One just graduated, of course, but yeah, we played together. I've watched him coach numerous times. He actually coached both of my nephews in Shiner when he was there. I've watched numerous playoff games when he was at Three Rivers as the head coach. I've watched this man coach for a long time, but I've never had the opportunity to coach against him, which is always good because he's a hell of a football coach. And so, yeah, we're going to have to strap it on and coach against each other on the other side of the field. And I know we'll talk it up and chop it up before the game. And then when that whistle blows, he's trying to win and I'm trying to win. And we already had good conversations this past weekend, and I'm looking forward to it. And it'll be one heck of an experience. And, he's got another gentleman on his staff. His defensive coordinator is Trey Ailey, and his offensive coordinator is Troy Moses. And, those are A&I guys also. And Avelina's, I've got quite a few on my staff here. So I'll tell you what, Friday night in Pleasanton, there'll be quite a few hogs down there on the sidelines.
Yeah. So, we've nicknamed the game the Javelina Bowl.
Yeah, there'll be quite a few
which
running
is
around down there.
kind of appropriate. Okay, so that was Coach Hamilton. Of course, he's talking about family relationship between he and Coach Palmer from Pleasanton, and how they go back as roommates, original roommates their first year down in Kingsville, and how fun it would be for these two guys to hit it off tonight, and both of them respect each other's coaching. And real quick, we're going to go ahead and hear what Coach Palmer has to say about Coach Ham. So here we go with that one. Tell us a little bit about your relationship with Coach Hamilton over there. I mean, you touched on it earlier that y'all were roommates in college, but just touch on, I know your families are good friends. We're all friends. We all hang out a lot together. But tell us a little bit about your relationship.
And remind them what we're calling this game.
Oh yeah, this is the Javelina Bowl.
Hey, you realize there is 6 Javelinas coaching in this. For sure. There might be more because we've got 4 here in Pleasanton.
Wow.
And then Lyndon's got him, and then Clay Englehart, his special teams guy, is from Kingsville also. So I know there's at least 6. There's at least 6 of us coaching.
Well, and then it's appropriately titled. This is the Javelina Bowl. Yes. And we're going to refer to that a lot Friday night. Just tell us a little bit about y'all's relationship.
I can't say enough about Lyndon. I love Lyndon Hamilton. Definitely a lifelong friend, and not one that I knew growing up in high school, but met him at Hoggy Days in Kingsville. We went to Hoggy Days together, which is the deal they do in the spring for people that are fixing to go to school down in Kingsville. And we actually were roommates at Hoggy Days. And he had said he was going to play football. And I said, well, I'm going to play football here too. And so we were like, well, I don't have a roommate. So we kind of just said, yeah, no, I think this will work out. So we ended up rooming together there at Turner Bishop Hall. And, just lifelong stuff. We still celebrate every summer together. He has his lake house there in Gonzales, where we've been getting together for years. And just going out to the river and going to the Luling Watermelon Thump. So we've had a lot of good times at the Watermelon Thump, and just going to different places together with him and his family. Me and my wife Jody, we've known Lyndon, and we've known Delane, his wife, for years. And then their boys, we've known Lyndon and Delane's boys, Bryce and Drew. We've known those boys since they were little kids, and just like they've known Tyler and Brooke, my 2 kids, me and Jody's kids, just kind of growing up together, and then the fact that our sons went to Kingsville and they were there at the same time, so Tyler was at Kingsville with Bryce and Drew, so Drew was at Kingsville also, and then now our daughter Brooke is at Kingsville, so just
In the
just
band.
the family love for each other. It really is family. Lyndon is not just a friend. He really is. He's like a brother. And I absolutely love him. And I want him to win every single football game at Gonzales, except for this one Friday night.
And there you heard from Coach Randy Palmer. He hopes Coach Hamilton wins every game except tonight's game.
Except this one.
Except tonight's game. All right, we're getting ready for the both teams have taken the field and are on their respective sidelines for the national anthem. And while this is going on, we're going to go ahead and hear from a few of our sponsors tonight. This is the broadcast is always sponsored by Uvalde Chevrolet in Uvalde, Texas. Thank you, Uvalde Chevrolet. So we'll be back after we hear a little bit. We'll be back for the coin flip, and we'll be back after we hear from some of our advertisers.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can
work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Uvalde Chevrolet is kicking off the season with deals you don't want to miss.
Score big savings at Uvalde Chevrolet.
It's football season in Uvalde, and that means tailgate savings have arrived all season long.
With prices like these and award-winning service, you're sure to feel like an MVP.
Right now, get up to $10,000 off Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks for qualified buyers.
Score a touchdown here at Uvalde Chevrolet.
Visit us at Uvalde Chevrolet or at UvaldeChevrolet.com.
Rise Broadband is on a mission to connect communities. We believe that everyone deserves a fast and reliable internet connection, regardless of where you live. Our fiber optic network offers speeds up to 1 gigabyte, perfect for remote working and learning, streaming video and music, and online gaming. With Rise, you'll have a secure and affordable option for your home or business. Getting online has never been easier. Visit risebroadband.com for more information.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop? Or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
Bush's Chicken in Castroville and Pleasanton are proud to serve our local communities. Voted best chicken for 2 decades, Bush's Chicken has a long tradition of being voted the best chicken in a variety of publications in cities where votes are taken. For 2 decades, Bush's Chicken has been a local favorite in their community locations. Come on Tuesdays and get the Tender Tuesday deal and try our buffalo fries. Stop by and see us in Castroville on Highway 90 and in Pleasanton on West Oak Lawn Road. Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
All right, welcome back to the Uvalde Chevrolet and Dotson House Moving broadcast of Pleasanton football. Bobby, we've got the
captains out there.
You got them?
We got from Pleasanton number 17, Paul Wood. Number 3, Tobias Hinojosa. Number 13, Braden Galvan. Number 11, Jacob Barrow. From Gonzales, we have number 55, Isaiah Balderas. Number 10, Christian Jurek. Number 60, Gary Lewis III. And number 2, David Clack III.
All right, looks like Gonzales has won the toss, and they want the ball. So we will be going. They will be going left to right here on the broadcast today. Beautiful afternoon, Bob. The weather has really been nice.
The breeze has made this nice tonight.
Yeah, but there is a little breeze, and it is coming from the southeast, it looks like.
Yes, sir.
But Gonzales Apaches will go on offense first.
Tell you what, these two teams, I've been looking at it, they come from pretty tough districts. You see that? So
I don't believe either team made the playoffs last year,
right,
correct?
Look at that. Pleasanton's district, you got Davenport, Canyon Lake, Somerset, Fredericksburg, Uvalde, and Kennedy along with them. Gonzales' district, you got Wimberley, Lago Vista, Navarro, Salado, Gerald, and Smithville.
Yeah.
I mean, tough districts.
pretty tough districts, and you know what's weird is they go opposite directions.
Right.
You know, Gonzales is more east down to I-10. Pleasanton seems like goes right up through I-10 to San Antonio to northern San Antonio, or north of San Antonio to Fredericksburg. So two different districts, but kind of the same outcome for both of these teams in their district the last year anyway. So number 10, one of our interviewees.
Our interviewee, Keaton Diaz.
Keaton Diaz will be kicking it off for the.
He told us he kicks, punts, plays defense, a little bit of offense.
Bobby forgot to. Oh, you got him. Okay. And there's your kick, and it's a nice kick. It's gonna go
into the end zone,
into the end zone, and through the end zone.
Touchback.
Yeah, he used that little bit of wind he had there to his advantage. So here come the Gonzales Apaches. They're going to be led by their quarterback, number 11. Got to get my notes all going here with the wind blowing.
That's Louis Zuniga.
Yep, Louis Zuniga, junior quarterback. There's an interesting line there. He's quarterback D-line.
I saw that.
You don't see that combination very often, but I'm sure that's probably defensive end. So they're in the veer set, heavy set right. Give to the tailback coming through.
Big boy up the middle, number 55 for Pleasanton. Quick on the tackle, Jackson Bryan.
That was number 11 on the, no, who was that on the carry? I couldn't tell.
22, I believe.
Yeah, that's Aiden Ramirez. He'll get about 3 yards. But that was a power I set almost, it looked like.
Right.
And that was just a straight double ISO.
Yeah, a little ISO, yep. Saw it in pregame.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, they're flipping their tackles. They got strong side.
Oh, they got strong side. Yeah, here we go. We're going power I left now. Looks like number 0 in there at fullback. And that's going to be the same play the other way, and he's going to have some room this time, as that is number 4 back there getting the carry. That's Keith White, another junior, and he's going to have enough for a first down.
Shoestring tackle there by Lance Minks, number 9 for Pleasanton.
You know what's interesting? Lyndon Hamilton didn't run this offense at Reagan. So
Reagan was pretty good during that time he was there, I would say.
They were, but they didn't run this offense.
No,
they ran more of a spread attack, which they may have based out of something like this. But you know, this 3-back set you don't hardly see anymore.
Right.
Love it, actually.
It's overloaded on this side and have to make it a couple adjustments.
We're going to be, it's a bootleg, and that one's put up in the air, and it's floating up there, number 1 intended, and that's going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
But the
wind took that one out.
a little bit too much aire under that, too much air under that one.
Right.
That was intended for Damian Hunt. So second down, took a shot though.
Took a shot, yeah.
Nice coverage out there. Who was that number?
Number 3 was there. Tobias Hinojosa, one of our captains.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that is one of the captains. And here we go, 2nd down and 10 now for the Apaches. It looks like they're going to be more of a traditional I set here. Slot to the right. Little offset now by number 2. It's going to be a toss sweep. Here we go. There's your power. Power is power is power, Bob.
Yeah, it's like the other day. That was number 4, Aiden Alcorta coming up pretty strong there.
Yeah, 8-yard gain.
Good little pop.
That's an 8-yard gain. I believe that was number 12 that carried the ball that time.
It was.
That's a different running back.
With,
that was Travis Malvo.
Number 0 leading them there. He's a sophomore. He's a big boy there at fullback.
Yeah, that's a traditional fullback for an offense like this.
Colin Sanders is his name.
Third and 3 now, and I hope you tuned in from Gonzales, Pleasanton, wherever you may be tuned in tonight. Back to the power set. Power I right. Going to hand it to the deep back. That looked like number 1 that time. Sorry, nope, that was number 4. That was Keith White again. He's going to have enough for a first down. You know, and I talked to some of the coaches before the game, and one of the coaches from Pleasanton said, you know, we want to be able to limit their big play ability.
Right.
If they want to drive it down the field and use up all the clock, that's on them. But we're counting on them. You know, we're going to hold them to not
some kind of mistake.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So here we go. We've got a little power eye or wing right. That's going to be a bootleg. Going to have a deep throw, and that's over. He mossed him. That's number 1, and he's going to take it to the house. That's going to be a 51-yard touchdown pass to number 1, Damian Hunt. And
I tell you what, Pleasanton's defensive back, I believe it was number 6, Ernesto Aguilar, was there. The quarterback put it in a great spot up high over his head where only his guy could go get it.
He went under.
He thought he was going to get the pick.
And he thought he was going to get the pick, but that ball kept on flying over him and right into the hands. I said mossed him.
Yep.
He went right over the top of him.
Trademark.
Yep. And the extra point is up and good. That is number 23. That's Damian Orduna with the extra point. And 9:01, you know, and just as we were saying it, Bob.
Yes.
The big
no
play.
Big plays, and there it was.
And that's what.
And I'm sure they'll talk to him about it. I mean, they want to keep them from the big play.
Well, I think
you can't undercut it when you're
you've
not sure
you got to keep him in front of you.
Correct.
You know, if he's going to catch it, make a play on him and
Bring him
tackle
down
him.
right there.
And it's a 20-yard gain as opposed to a 51-yard gain touchdown.
Yep.
So that was what happened on Gonzales' first possession. 7-0 here.
Let's see Pleasanton try to bounce back right here.
Yeah, let's see what kind of answer Pleasanton's going to have early on in this game.
Now I'm sure their goal is going to be to do the same thing what they're talking about, run the clock here. And they would love to have a consistent drive with points.
Right. That's a different
guy. Different kicker.
Teeing it up for the kickoff. That looks like number 80.
88,
Mauricio Cruz. Teeing it up. And can you see who we got back deep, Coach? Looks like number 1.
No number 1.
7. Number 4. That's number 4. Number 4 is going to take it from the goal line. Takes it right up the middle, and he squeezes through. And he's going to be run down from behind, but a nice return there by Alcorta as he gets tackled by number 6. And Pleasanton will start their first drive from their own 28-yard line.
Number 6, James May on that tackle.
So the Eagles are going to bring out their offense, which is split back veer, is what they're going to kind of run. So there will be some reading going on, and what you look for in the veer is you look for a missed assignment on defense. That's going to be an isolation though. So first play from scrimmage is an isolation play for 2 yards. That's going to be number. Can't see the running backs. 25 it looks like.
And we had the entire defensive front on the tackle.
Yeah. That's number 25, Marcus Ontiveros, Jr., running back for the Eagles. Quarterback is number 10. That's Keaton Diaz.
18. Oh, no, 10.
Yeah. And that's going to be a nice run that time. Little toss sweep there for about 11 yards. That's number 7 on the run, Jaden Rodriguez. He's a senior.
Took care of the edge right there and got around the corner.
Yeah.
Turned it up in a little crease.
So the play comes in to, you know what, that's not Keaton Diaz. That's number 18.
18, yeah.
Emmerich Alvarado at quarterback. My fault. Emmerich Alvarado. There's going to be that's going to be the old GT, the Washington Redskin play.
Counter tray, they called it back then.
That's going to be a gain of 9 yards.
Number 3 on the tackle for Gonzales, Davian Pitts.
It's going to be Ontiveros again on the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 1 now. We watched the offenses, a little bit before the game, and we noticed that, Pleasanton, they don't want to throw the ball if they don't have to.
Right.
But Bob, do you take a shot here from midfield on 2nd and 1?
This is a place you would do it if you want to do it, but I think they want to run the clock.
And you are correct once again, as that's going to be a first down carry by number 7.
Look like number 2, David Clack the third on the tackle.
Jaden Rodriguez. First down and 10 for the Pleasanton Eagles. They are now on the 46-yard line of the Apaches.
And that was a power look also right there, huh?
Yeah, nice little power toss.
Little kick out, little toss.
There you go. You got your split back again. It's going to be another tray, counter tray, and this time didn't look like the backside tackle got out.
That was number 44 right there. Bryce Ellaby, one of the captains. He flowed straight down the line of scrimmage, pinched down, and made the play right there.
Yeah, I only saw one.
I believe it was a little counter trap.
It looked
not
a tray.
Not pulling the tackle on that one.
Yeah. So split backs here again. There's your veer. First veer of the evening. It's going to get about 2 yards.
And number 4 again, Bryce Ellaby on the 44 on the tackle again, 2 in a row.
Yeah, they gave it to number 2 that time on the dive. That's Michael Martinez. Lots of running backs I've noticed so far for both teams.
Committee.
It's going to be 3rd and 7.
So now do we see a run again and go for it on 4th?
We're going to find out. There's power.
Nice.
And going to be short.
First contact there by number 2, David Clack.
Yeah, that's going to be Jaden Rodriguez again. It's going to be 4th down and 3 coming up.
All right, let's go. See what we got.
So if you're the Eagles, you don't mind this.
Oh, yeah, clock's going. Clock's going.
As long as you get a first down. So heavy set right now. Number 22 lined up as a blocking back. And that's going to be an isolation to number 25, and he's going to have the first down. Little ISO play off the right tackle.
Good movement.
Yeah, different look there from the Eagles. Marcus Ontiveros for the first down, but number 22, Ryder Smith, that time lined up as a kind of a inside receiver, slot back, and he kind of full blocked up in there. So full block means he came around to the inside and blocked. Split backs again here, tight left. Going to be a little ISO play, which is not going to go very far at all. Maybe a yard.
Number 44, Bryce Ellaby again.
Yeah, Jaden Rodriguez gets about a yard. Not a bad answer so far from the Eagles. Kind of doing what they want to do. Running some clock, taking the air out of the ball, you used to say. Here we go. Now this is not a little split back set. This is more of a slot set to the right. Oh, and somebody missed a block there on the edge.
Number 16, James Sanchez came flying up, made the hit.
Yeah.
After 1 yard or a
It
lost
was one of
probably.
those Keaton Diaz on the carry there. He's like one of the running backs was supposed to kick that guy
Right.
out, and he said,
Went
"Hey,
right
look
by him."
out!"
Yeah.
So no gain on second down for Diaz. Now you're in 3rd and long. Got to open up the playbook a little bit here, I would think. You'd like a 3rd and short or 4th and short if you get a chance. Now the traditional split backs again. Got a wide receiver out here to the bottom. That's going to be a fake toss. We're going to have a
he's
first
got him
pass.
deep.
And he has a guy wide open for a first down. Nice play, but he had a guy deep. And I'm sure the coaches up in the press box saw that, but that was complete to receiver Lance Mix.
Looked good, though.
Yeah, for a first down. I know when you see offenses like what Pleasanton runs, some evenings you may see 2 passes.
Oh, yeah.
The whole game.
Oh, yeah.
They want to
But
keep it on the ground and grind it out.
They got that opportunity. Lull him to sleep and then hit him with that.
Yeah. There we go. Toss number 25. He's going to put his head down and get about 3.
Big number 64 on that tackle, Marcus Lampkin.
Ontiveros again on the carry.
He's a big human being, number 64.
Yes, he is. A couple of big old boys on
Right.
that. On
64,
that
44.
line, yeah, they got some good-looking athletes. And that's one of their coaches I was visiting with before the game. Is exactly how he described him. He said, yeah, we've got a few athletes that, we haven't had around here in a long time. So, speaking of the Gonzales, got some athletes. So they don't really have a single position. They're going to play them in multiple positions.
Right.
There's the veer look, and the quarterback keeps it.
42, Bryce Nichols right there, right away, junior.
And he's going to lose 2 or 3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Now, Bob, kind of explain a little bit about the veer. We're going to say veer a lot tonight. Tell the fans a little bit about what a veer look is.
So up front, you have a lot of down blocks, all right, and you're going to have a read, all right, and it could be a double read often. All right, so you're going to read one guy and bring around the edge. Oh, got him open deep.
25. He dropped it. Oh, that was the back out of the backfield, and he was wide open.
Nobody went with him at all.
And I told you that in the press box, the coaches saw that before.
Oh, yeah, they went back to it.
They went back to it. Now you've got a 4th down and 10, and it looks like, is this going to be a field goal attempt?
Punt?
Yes, it is.
Field goal. Okay.
That's going to be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Of course, you got a little bit of a wind behind you.
Yeah. I mean, the kickoff, went in the end zone.
Yeah, win the end zone. So that's number 10, Keaton Diaz, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Set for the field goal attempt. Kick is up. He hammered it, and it is good. So
that would have been good from 50.
That was good.
That was a shot.
Yeah, minute 19 left in the first quarter. What do we got going on? Oh, we got a flag. Uh-oh, did you see a roughing? That's in the area of a roughing the kicker or running into the kicker.
It is.
Yeah,
it does
is.
Look like it.
It was running. It's going to be running into the kicker, and the Eagles will take the points.
But, yeah, we were talking about the veer. He's going to read a guy. Quarterback's going to read a guy with the dive. All right, he can come around the edge. He can read a guy on the outside then, whether he pitch or turns it up. So it's fun to watch. It gives a little options.
Yeah, there's always somebody to read.
And
like you said, sometimes there's a double read.
Right.
And when you say double read, he's going to read one guy on the handoff. Do I hand it off or do I keep it? Then his second read is going to be, do I keep it or do I pitch it?
Correct.
And that's why you try to get somebody caught out of position. All right, so our kickoffs tonight are going to be brought to you by Rise Broadband. Of course, our broadcast tonight, the great people over at Uvalde Chevrolet GMC. And right down the road here at Highway 16 and 1604, Dotson House Moving and Construction. So thanks to both of y'all. We will tonight have a player of the game brought to you by Tanya's Travel by Design. We will have a hit of the game brought to you by Lone Star Towing in Castroville, Texas. Halftime will be brought to you by Bush's Chicken here in Pleasanton. And the play of the game by Security State Bank in Pleasanton. And there goes another kick. And it's going down there to the coffin corner. And
out of the end zone again.
Out of the end zone. Nice kick there again. So minute 19 now. And here come the Apaches.
Logan Diaz has a little leg on him. Or Keaton Diaz.
Keaton Diaz, yeah. So here we go with the Apaches' second.
Keaton Diaz hasn't come off the field yet. You notice that?
Yeah.
Defense. Offense rotates at receiver. Kicks. Kickoffs. Punts.
So 1st and 10. Pitch is going to go to the slot back. Little power look there with a quarterback rolling around and helping lead up in the blocking. It's going to bring up second down and 5.
Number 11, Jacob Barrow makes the tackle after 5 yards.
Apaches, eye look now, double tight set. It's going to be an ISO, that's the same kind of a power look. It's going to be close to a first down. They're stopping the clock, so they're going to give it to him.
Number 11 again, Jacob Barrow on the tackle. I believe that's one of the safeties, Jacob Barrow coming up.
Sorry, Coach, I'm getting a little preoccupied. I'm trying to do a little computer work while I'm watching the game. That's going to be, I think that was
keep number 12.
Either that was a busted play. Was there a fumble?
No.
He just hadn't gone down yet. So busted play, and you know what, Bob?
First quarter gone.
First quarter is gone, and don't you say it this week.
I'm not going to say it.
Don't you say it this week.
I will not say it.
Oh, we got a player down. We are going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back after a message from our sponsors. This is the Cat Broadcasting Game of the Week.
Uvalde Chevrolet is kicking off the season with deals you don't want to miss.
Score big savings at Uvalde Chevrolet.
It's football season in Uvalde, and that means tailgate savings have arrived all season long.
With prices like these and award-winning service, you're sure to feel like an MVP.
Right now, get up to $10,000 off Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks for qualified buyers.
Score a touchdown here at Uvalde Chevrolet.
Visit us at Uvalde Chevrolet or at UvaldeChevrolet.com.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
And welcome back to the Uvalde Chevrolet GMC and Dodson House Moving Game of the Week here on Cat Sports Broadcasting. I'm Jeff Stivers, Bobby Herb, Norm Gallion on the camera. We got a good one.
Yeah, I tell you, the Pleasanton Eagles, not necessarily crazy happy, but they're probably satisfied with what they did right there, running the clock like they did. It's 7-3 ball game. They feel pretty good right now.
Would they eat up 8 minutes almost, 7 minutes?
Yeah.
So second quarter, we got a second down and 10 right here for the Apaches. Back to their 3-back set. Another fumble. And quarterback picks it back up and
gets the handoff.
And gives it off to number 4, but that had disaster written all over it for the Apaches. But that was Keith White turned a negative into a 6-yard gain.
I tell you, number 12 has been rotating in there at quarterback. The Texas football had him listed as their returning quarterback last past year.
Oh, for the Apaches?
Yeah, but I think he's playing a little more defense this year than what they thought he would.
Gotcha. So third down and 3 now for the Apaches. Back to their I set. That's going to be a handoff. Going to bounce it off tackle, and they're going to give him enough for the first down. So Nice little run there to get the first down.
Number 6, Ernesto Aguiar, came up and made sure he was down.
Yeah, that was sophomore Aiden Ramirez.
Just short.
Getting the first down.
Got him on the tip of the ball.
You know, you had an opportunity there if you're Pleasanton for 2 negative plays.
Right.
You know, you had the fumble or the quarterback busted play or whatever on first down.
Right.
On second down, you had the bad snap and he ends up getting 6-7 yards.
Right.
You know, you kind of dug yourself a hole there. First down and 10. There you go, little reverse, inside reverse. That's number 2. And he's going to turn it upfield and get 8 yards on first down. That's David Clack.
It's a nice play. Number 6, Ernesto Aguiar again.
It's that little inside trap play. Got everything going one way, turn around and give it the other way.
Right.
A lot of wing T similarities in this offense. Coach Hamilton's brought to Gonzales.
Recognize a lot of this.
Mm-hmm. So second down and 2. Gonzales took a shot earlier in the first quarter.
This would be a great spot to do it.
And number 1 was the recipient. But they're going to be satisfied with handing the ball off and getting the first down as Keith White once again.
Yeah, I believe 24, Chris Ortiz on the tackle.
Back up the middle. Once, you know, Bobby, everybody probably looks at our screen and they see that Venmo up there. You know, we all we do this for is the advertise. I mean, we do this for the love of the game.
Oh, yeah.
But we have advertisers that obviously buy some advertising time. Didn't get a whole lot of advertising this year, but we are grateful for what we did for our first year doing this. But that Venmo's up there in case anybody, you know, we've had a lot of band people in the past. They love seeing the band. And they just donate $5, $10, $15, $20, whatever they want. So if you're looking at thanking us for putting this on, helping us out a little bit, the Venmo is up there for you to scan. Nice gain on first down, 5 yards.
Number 11, Jacob Barrow, came up again to make the tackle. He's been coming up pretty quick, having to make some plays.
So here we go, 2nd and 5 for the Apaches from the 36-yard line. There's that little inside trap again, and he's trying to weave his way through.
Much better. Pleasanton read it much better that time.
Yeah, still got 2 yards as he cut it up the field.
Jacob Barrow and Gilbert Rodriguez there.
David Clack again. So now we're going to have 3rd and 3 for the Apaches. I see some of y'all are asking about other scores. At halftime, we will have the Gonzales Band. We'll have the homecoming activities for Pleasanton. And we will try to also have we'll have a little scoreboard at halftime as number 4. What a nice run. Hit it up there in the middle of the line. Was nothing going. He bounced it outside. That's Keith White again. And he's going to get a down inside the red zone for the Apaches.
Aiden Alcorta, number 4 for the Eagles, saved the touchdown right there. Again, trying to limit the big plays, so keep them in front, try to bring them down right there, make them run another one and run the clock.
1st and 10 for the Apaches from the 16-yard line. Really, you could say this is their first red zone appearance, although they did score on the wrong pass. That's going to be a bootleg, and he's going to be hit from behind and taken down.
Again, number 11, Jacob Barrow, coming on the blitz.
Sack, a loss of 5 yards. That could have been disastrous for the Apaches.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's number 10, our boy Keaton Diaz on that sack.
Was that Keaton Diaz?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it looks like coverage must have been good because the quarterback had the ball up and he pulled it down.
Right.
Like whoever he was looking at was covered. So good defense there by the Eagles. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15 for the Apaches. Clock's running at 6:42 and counting. Hope y'all can see the game clock and scoreboard over there on the edge. 7-3 game. The Apaches leave.
Pleasanton High School classes. Timeout, Apaches.
All right, we got our first timeout. You know, timeouts are, you can sponsor our timeouts. We have nobody sponsoring our timeouts this year, but the Apaches have taken a timeout, and we're going to go ahead and take it with them. This is the Cat Sports Broadcasting Network.
Once again, on behalf of our Pleasanton High School.
Uvalde Chevrolet is kicking off the season with deals you don't want to miss.
Score big savings at Uvalde Chevrolet.
It's football season in Uvalde, and that means tailgate savings have arrived all season long.
With prices like these and award-winning service, you're sure to feel like an MVP.
Right now, get up to $10,000 off Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks for qualified buyers.
Score a touchdown here at Uvalde Chevrolet.
Visit us at Uvalde Chevrolet or at UvaldeChevrolet.com.
Welcome back to the Uvalde Chevrolet GMC and Dotson House Moving and Construction Game of the Week, the Javelina Bowl between the Gonzales Apaches and the Pleasanton Eagles. It just had a timeout by the Apaches. It's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 21-yard line now.
Yeah, opened it up a little here. We got the gun.
Yeah, first time we've seen a spread formation. That's a different quarterback in there, too. That's number 12, like you mentioned. He's going to dump it off for a gain of about 7 or 8 to number 44. That's the defensive tackle.
Right. Keaton Diaz on the tackle.
But he gets
for the
it
Eagles.
to Bryce Ellaby, a junior tight end D lineman. That's why he's wearing number 44. So 3rd and 8 coming in, and number 11's checking back in now at quarterback. That's Luis Zuniga.
We talked to Keaton Diaz in the interview. He told us how much he weighed. You remember?
Yeah, he's like 145.
145.
Or something like that. I said, man, you sure look a lot bigger than that.
He gave up almost 100 pounds on that play.
Yep. So a little short run. A fumble. Ball's out. Still out. And Gonzales scrambles to get back on it as the tight end, number 44 we just talked about, gets back on it, and it's going to be 4th down. He did gain about 2 yards on that.
24, Chris Ortiz, that caused that fumble.
Well, another
big play right
Another
here.
big opportunity there for the Eagles. And the Apaches wipe the sweat off their brow, as now they're going to have their first 4th down of the game, and it's going to be 4th and about 6 from the 12-yard line. They can get a first down inside the 5. There's a penalty. Yep, your right guard jumped. It almost looked like, though, it was the old cowboy shift.
Yeah, it did.
But they're not going to say it. It was. Oh, we have a timeout. Was that before the penalty or after the penalty?
Must have been before. They're not moving the ball.
I guess it was before the penalty. Wow, that's pretty big for the Apaches. As the white hat.
Still talking?
Well, no, they're not talking
about
it.
Is that a flag still sitting down there?
Sure looks like it.
So what's going to happen here?
Well, maybe after the timeout they'll let us know.
They just pick it up.
I guess that's what they're going to do. I guess they're going to say that he got the timeout before the penalty. So that's going to be the Apache's second timeout of the half. And White Hat's coming over now, it looks like, to explain it to Coach Palmer. Yep. Coach Palmer says, yeah. He's like, no, He said, okay, I'll give you that one.
Said, all right, you owe me that next one.
Yeah. That's what they say. 4th and 6 now. Here we go again. I set. Got 2 receivers, one to the top, one to the bottom. And it's going to be a little in route, and that's going to be caught for a touchdown. That is not a flag down there.
No, that's the Soccer
mark.
Soccer.
Yep, that's going to be a touchdown. That's number 11, Zuniga, to number 1, Damian Hunt, for a 12-yard touchdown on 4th down.
It may get to a point where we might have to put somebody over the top of number 1 also on those long yardage plays.
And that was just a little in route.
Right.
I mean, he ran down and put the left foot out down and cut it inside, and ball was there. So
that's good.
Extra point's good. So 4:47 left. It's a 14-3 game now. The Apaches lead the Eagles.
4:47 left on the clock till halftime. Time-consuming drive again.
Yeah, it was. It really was. So if you're the Eagles, you gave a little bit. You had them in 4th down. You had them in 3rd down several times. You did your job. You didn't give up the big play.
You had all kinds of opportunities to get that ball when it was on the ground as well.
Yes,
several times.
They did. Yep.
So
absolutely
true.
true.
Got to respond right here with points again. Before the half.
Well, and their last drive took 7 minutes.
Right.
So you got to think, what is – they've only had the ball one time. Each team's only going to have the ball twice so far in the game.
Half. Yeah.
That's my kind of football game.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Old school.
Old school. Smash mouth. Not stopping the clock after every play. Incomplete passes, first downs, scores. And here's the kickoff. And that's going to be taken by
number 4, Aiden Alcorta.
He had a good return the last time, and he's going to have another good return up to the 33-yard line. Nice return.
Decent field position to start this, taking it into the half.
Yeah, gives a good starting point now for the Eagles. And thank those of you that are tuning in from the Gonzales area, the Pleasanton area, wherever you are in the state or in the country. I know when we broadcasted before, we'd have people tuned in from all over the world, military families and such. That's going to be a toss, a little power toss. It's going to be hit hard there by
wrapped up quickly
number 12.
And number 0, Colin Sanders on that first hit, holding on, and then number 12 came in and finished it off. That's Travis Malveaux.
Yeah, 3-yard gain there for the Eagles. Marcus Ontiveros once again on the carry. Sure do appreciate Coach Norm Gallion coming out and helping us with the camera tonight. That's going to be a handoff. Number 37, he's trying to get outside. And you know what? He's going to end up being close to the first down. Looked like that play was designed to go inside, and he bounced it outside, and he got it out there. Looks like, man, that's a right foot, left foot spot right there.
Number 10 for the Apaches.
I don't think
number 27 on the carry.
I don't think they gave it to him.
I think they did.
Oh, yeah, they did. Okay, they're moving now. I never saw an indication. So first down, Eagles. 3:52 inside of 4 minutes now. Plenty of time for the Eagles to try to answer. Going into the win now, so that 40-yard field goal may get a little bit longer.
Right.
Clock's coming down. That's going to be a –
oh, no. Pitch between two guys.
Yeah, somebody didn't get the play call because it's supposed to be a reverse, but the guy that was going in motion thought it was going to him.
It was recovered by number 5, B.J. Jones, for the Apaches.
Big opportunity here for the Apaches now to go up by 3 scores before half. And if you're the Eagles, just a little razzle-dazzle there. You know, you knew you were going to have to do something a little different on this drive at some point. Did not pan out. So 1st and 10 now for the Apaches, and they've still got plenty of time. They can run their offense. It's going to be isolation play to the left, and it's going to be a nice play, nice tackle there after a gain of about
24
3.
again on that tackle, Christopher Ortiz.
That's going to be number 22 on the carry. That's Aiden Ramirez once again.
I noticed they're one-on-one with number 1 again.
Yeah, number 11, Zuniga back in there at quarterback. So 2nd and 7 now from the Pleasanton 31-yard line as they started the drive on the 34 after the fumbled pitch. Going to be the same play the other way, Coach. That sure does look. Oh, nice.
Nice tackle.
That may be a hit of the game.
Keaton Diaz.
Keaton Diaz. I'm going to put that down right now, Coach.
Nice tackle by number 10.
Say that's right now. That's a front runner for hit of the game.
Carried by number 12, Travis Navo.
But
first down.
First down for the Apaches. I thought I saw a flag fly out.
That was his towel.
It didn't look like a yellow one.
Yeah, it looked kind of pinkish.
It was, yeah, or orange.
Yeah.
I guess it was kind of orange, maybe washed a few times. So 1st and 10 now for the Apaches.
Oh.
Trying to flip their line, and you got to have a penalty on that one.
That's definitely, one side wanted to flip over, and the other side took off.
Yeah.
Like the play was starting.
So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty marked off on the Apaches on a false start.
On the Apaches.
Going to be 1st and 15 now.
First and about 14 for the Apaches at the even 28-yard line.
He said 1st and 14.
Yeah.
It was 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's a 1st and 15, we'll say.
Yeah. But you know what? He's right.
Yeah, the mark where they marked it.
They didn't mark off 5 yards. And there's that little inside reverse. And that time somebody got penetration.
Number 4, Aiden Alcorta, who's coming off the edge, saw it coming.
Well, that one he did, but there was somebody that made it bounce. And I don't know who that was in the middle that was getting penetration there. But a heck of a job by both parties there for the Eagles. That's going to bring up 2nd and
17?
16, 17. Yeah, they only marked off 4 yards for the penalty, so the PA announcer was correct. It was 1st and 14. And somebody's going to call a timeout. I'm going to have to say this is Gonzales taking their last timeout. Coach, tell us now, minute 40. I would think Gonzales is going to be taking a couple of shots here.
They've got to.
The other way again. The other way again. And good play by the interior
number 11,
of
Jacob Barrow, and who was that down low just getting up? 23.
Yeah, and if you're experiencing some buffering or losing signal every so often, right before halftime, when halftime hits, we'll go ahead and refresh all of our equipment. Usually happens, once the sun goes down, we get some buffering, we get some, lag in play. Maybe our new Elon Musk satellite that we use.
I was waiting to hear it. Starlink.
Starlink. Here we go, 3rd down. Now we're going to have a deep one, and he is well covered again. Overthrown. Got it a little too high. You know what? But you kind of tell your quarterback in those situations.
Oh, you missed deep.
You missed deep, but get some air under it and give him a chance.
Get to it.
That's right. So just a little too much on that one from Zuniga. Intended for, once again, Damian Hunt, who they already have one connection for a touchdown tonight. But more importantly, it's going to be 4th and 16 now from about the 30-yard line. Remember, Bob, this drive started on the 39. So
right.
If it ends right here, that means the Eagles only give up 9 yards. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be heavy over the middle. That's going to be
short of the first.
Caught, but that is going to be short of the first down, so the ball's going to go over on downs. Hey, heck of a job by the Eagle defense responding after the fumble.
They kept them in this game.
Absolutely. It's still a 2-score game. We got whistles going on everywhere. What is?
They're saying it's incomplete.
Now they're saying it was incomplete.
Pleasanton coaches are saying incomplete pass.
Yeah, they're talking about it. Well, the only one that said it was complete was the
guy from the back.
Yeah. Well, the back judge, or was it the umpire? Kind of looked like the umpire was standing there.
It
really doesn't matter. Ball still goes over on downs. Yeah, if I'm Pleasanton, I am saying it's incomplete because you'll get about
31-yard line, 11 yards.
Yeah, you'll get 10, 11 yards out of it. But they're going to say, nope, it was a catch. So you'll see it in the stat lines tomorrow. All right, here we go. 1:08 left before the half. The Eagles start on their own 20-yard line. Veer look here. I'll tell you what, it's hard to read number 42 when he's crashing down for the Apaches.
42 is Bryce Nichols.
That defensive end, he kind of tackles everybody.
I tell you what, those 42, 64, and 44 are solid-looking people.
Yeah, and then on the other side, you got, number 60.
64, Marcus Lampkins. 60 is Gary Lewis. He's the young man we interviewed.
Yep. And he said...
And the smallest of the bunch.
Yeah, and he said his favorite player was Sean Taylor. He likes to play like him, rough. Going to be a second down run, and, Gonzales cannot stop the clock, so it looks like Pleasanton's going to be satisfied with running a few plays, running the clock out, and going in at halftime, regrouping, and coming out. They get the ball to begin the second half. 15 seconds. This will probably be the last play.
Yeah.
Might even just let it run out.
Yeah,
they are. They're just going to let it run out. We won't even have a play. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break while the Apache band gets set up. We'll be back for the halftime show brought to you by, I can't ever remember. Halftime show brought to you by Bush's Chicken. This is the Cat Sports Broadcasting Network.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop? Or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
All right, welcome back to our Bush's halftime show. We're going to give you an opportunity now to hear the Gonzales Apache Marching Band. I turned down the wrong one. They haven't been able to hear the commercial.
Tonight, we will honor graduates ending in 5 in our Walk of Honor, along with this year's homecoming royalty, who will be assisted by PHS Student Council members under the direction of Beth Luce and Kelsey Lozano. Tonight's Saber Guard team is presented by Pleasanton High School's JROTC under the direction of Command Sergeant Major Elvin Yules and Major Derek Burden. Saber Guard members are Cadet Captain Graciela Valderas Cruz, Lieutenant Nicholas McDonald, Cadet Master Sergeant Stephanie Tashi, Cadet First Sergeant Jasleen Luna, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Peyton Pocket, Cadet Sergeant First Class Naya Garcia, Cadet Captain William Morantes, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Isaac Spain, Cadet Captain Dalen Awedo, and Cadet Staff Sergeant Parker Serlin. As well as the Saber Guard Command is Cadet Captain Mercedes Cabrera. Our first group is the class of 2025, led onto the field by freshman homecoming representatives Corbin Alvarado and Liam Kellerman. Corbin is the daughter of Allison Alvarado and Adrian Alvarado. Liam is the son of Ryan and Wendy Kellerman. Assisting them are student council members Jaden Crawford and Lila Hartman, the class of 2025. The class of 2015 is being escorted by student council members Kaylee Durbin and Natalie Reed. Sophomore class homecoming representatives Ebony Salou and Wyatt Albert also lead the class. Ebony is the daughter of Mindy Rainwater and Billy Rainwater. Wyatt is the son of Brian and Misty L. The class of 2015. 2005 graduates are led onto the field by student council members Macy Katzmora and Shayna Hine. Sophomore class homecoming representatives Graceman Perul and John Espinosa are assisting. Graceman is the daughter of Jean and Tyler Perul. John is the son of Nate Garza and Isaac Espinosa. Leading our 1995 graduates onto the field are student council members Hagan Daly and Reagan Hilbert, along with junior class homecoming representatives Presley Moose and Elijah Marquez. Presley is the daughter of Chad and Beth Moose. Elijah is the son of Coach Richard Marquez and Patty Marquez. The class of 1995. The class of 1985 is led by student council members Samantha Shaw and Vivian Villarreal. Junior class homecoming representatives Harlow Snow and Leighton Scher also lead the class. Harlow is the daughter of Amber and Brian Snow, and Leighton is the son of Clifton and Amy Scher. 1985. 1975 alumni are led onto the field by student council pay. Our third representatives are Samantha Mareshka and Jacob Barrow. Samantha is the daughter of Donnie and Francis Mareshka, and Jacob is the son of Nadine Barrow and John Barrow. And our fourth representatives from the senior class are Layla Rodriguez and Mark Thornton. Layla is the daughter of Stephanie Rodriguez and Robert Rodriguez. Mark is the son of Jeff and Lynette Thornton. The Pleasanton Egg Students Association earlier today selected a king and queen from the honor classes, those ending in 5. The 2025 coming home king is Raymond Cepeda from the class of 1965. And the 2024 coming home queen is his wife, Mary Frances Cepeda, also from the class of 1965. Mr. Jimmy Magel, President of the Ex-Students Association, assisted by Nancy Antu, ex-student representatives, are being assisted by Cora Lawler and Zacchaeus Lefebvre in the presentation. Cora is the 4-year-old daughter of Keith and Megan Guerra Lawler. Megan is from the class of 2005. Zacchaeus is the 4-year-old son of Clay Lefebvre and Inez Vera. Clay and Inez are from the class of 2015. It is traditional for last year's royalty to crown this year's PHS king and queen. Joining us are the 2024 homecoming queen, Chloe Mitchwich. The 2024 homecoming king, Evan Guardiola, could not be with us tonight due to his commitments at Shriner University football, with their preparation for the University of Mary Hardin Baylor football game tomorrow. Good luck, Evan. Earlier this week, the entire student body at PHS had the opportunities to select the 2025 homecoming king and queen from the senior class representatives. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the 2025 high school homecoming king, Mark Thornton. The 2024 Pleasanton High School homecoming queen is Layla Rodriguez. The Ex-Students Association president, Mr. Jimmy Magel, and representatives Mrs. Nancy Antu are being assisted by Amelia Penelope Pacheco and Owen Paul Pacheco.
All right, congratulations there to the homecoming king and queen, and a great performance there by the Gonzales Apache band. But real quick, in our Bush's halftime show, we're going to go ahead and read you some scores from some games that around the area.
All right, let's look. Austin Westlake 17, Steele 7, Taft 45, Holmes 7. That was yesterday. Warren 14, Marshall 0, Sotomayor 7, O'Connor 3. Yesterday, a great game I watched a little bit on TV with Alma Heights 33, Clemens 30. We got East Central 7, Bernie Greyhounds 0. New Braunfels Canyon 8, Eagle Pass High 7. Next week's team we'll see Davenport 28, Del Rio 0. Medina Valley 28, Burbank 14. Piper 21, Wagner 0. The New Braunfels Unicorns 21, MacArthur 0. Smithson Valley 24, Champion 7. Last night, Southwest Legacy 17, stays undefeated with Jay with 16. Tivy 29, Sam Houston 7. Memorial 7, Edison 0. Hardendale 9, Jefferson 0. Marble Falls 17, Brackenridge 0. Corpus Christi Ray, this was yesterday, 21, McCullum 7. Canyon Lake 21, Vets Memorial 14. Somerset 14, Jourdanton 7. Crystal City 18, Uvalde 7. Fredericksburg 7, Burnett 3. Lampasas 3, Wimberley 0. Lavernia 7, Navarro 0. That's all I have right now. Teams are coming out.
Yeah, pretty good. Some pretty good games, it sounds like, in the area.
Oh, yeah.
We got a good one here as Pleasanton Eagles take the field.
They're going to get the ball first.
They will get the ball first. 14-3 game. The Gonzales Apaches are about to come out of their come-and-take-it cannon. So don't go anywhere. This broadcast is brought to you by Uvalde Chevrolet GMC and Dotson House Moving and Construction. Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on with our Starlink tonight. I don't know if they have some atmospheric stuff going on or whatever, but
electromagnetic.
When we started the game, we had the best signal that we've had
all year.
And when I checked it during halftime, when we were having those issues, it's probably the weakest signal we've had all year.
Yes.
So I don't know how it just goes away like that. But, yeah, we are having
something coming in front of the satellite.
Yeah, maybe it was a drone. But we are back. Hope to have the rest of the game here for you. I believe there's a way for me to upload the game to YouTube. I am recording it. We'll upload it in its entirety so that there are no skips or lags. But we're glad you're here. Glad to be here. We like you said, Bob, we are going to see Davenport next week. And, boy, they're rolling.
They are rolling.
And they're coming here to Pleasanton to play the Eagles.
It'll be interesting to see what they have. I haven't seen Davenport in a couple years. And they've been on a roll even coming into this year.
Yeah, if
so that program is up.
Right. If you're not familiar with the Davenport Wolves, they are I believe they're about 4-year-old school. They opened in the New Braunfels Canyon. No, New Braunfels. Comal ISD. Yep.
There's the kickoff.
Schools. Kickoff's going
number 4 again.
Taken at the 4. He darts in, darts out, and good job by the Gonzales cover team that time. They'll have him down at the 24-yard line. That's where the Apaches are.
Aiden Alcorta has received every single kickoff today for Pleasanton. I don't know if Gonzales is focusing on them or that's where they want to kick the ball every time no matter what.
Well, maybe that's our Rise Broadband kickoff. Well, maybe they just say they want to see Alcorta carry the ball. All right, first down for the Eagles. It's going to be a little inside handoff. Going to squeeze through there for a nice gain of about 5 yards. That's number 25 once again.
Number 16, James Sanchez on the tackle.
Marcos Ontiveros.
We actually have a little light up here this week on top of the press box. It's not pitch black right now.
Actually, we've only been in one press box this season.
This whole season we're on
top. We've been on top, and I really don't mind it. It's a great view from way up here. Second down carry. Going to go to
moving the pile.
Ontiveros once again, I believe. Yep, Ontiveros again. And that's going to be a first down, so a gain of 6 there. Hard running. But, once again, we talked about at the beginning of the game. If you're Pleasanton, this is how you want to do it.
Right.
You want to chew up the clock, chew some yards up.
You do have to get points here, though.
You do have to finish with points. And even a field goal will make it a one-score game.
Right. And that's all because of that great stop before the half.
Yep, first down and 10. Quarterback goes the wrong way. And, God, you hate to see that. But that was a comment that in our interview that Coach Palmer talked about. He said we're still having problems at certain times of learning, and this may sound trivial for the average fan, odd versus even.
It's a numbers
system.
Previously, last year, Pleasanton, all their play calls were by words, he said.
Yep. Right
now
or left.
They switched over to the number system.
And he said they still have some
little miscues here and there from it.
And that was probably one of them.
And you have to call a timeout right now. Something else is wrong.
Well, and that's one thing. You're learning a new offense. You're learning a new system.
Right.
And what you don't want to happen is back-to-back mistakes.
Right.
And that's, Coach Palmer saw that.
That's a good timeout right there.
Yep, good timeout. They're still learning. We said also in the interview, we hope they continue this series. UIL realignment comes
playing
in
each other,
February.
right.
And we hope they continue this series because it would be nice over the next few years to see how each one of these programs grows.
Right. Yeah. I mean, first years at their programs right here, each school.
Right. And so
Kingsville buddies.
That would be interesting to see. Continue the Javelina Bowl.
Uh-huh.
Once again, we ask everyone to please make sure that you clean your area.
I will say Randy Palmer, Coach Palmer in Pleasanton, and Lyndon Hamilton over there at Gonzales were teammates of mine. I played at Kingsville as well, but Lyndon was a linebacker like myself. So I was in a lot of meetings with him. Randy, of course, was on the offensive side of the ball. He ended up playing tight end in the NFL for the Cleveland Browns. As that pitch goes wide, I think it was supposed to go inside. It got bounced outside. So good job by the defense of the Apaches.
That front of the Apaches is salty. They're coming hard right now, flying through penetration.
Yeah. And you've got the Eagles now in something they don't want, and that's 3rd and long.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a long 12.
Tight ends out and putting more receivers in.
Looks like we may be going and seeing our first spread set from the Eagles. And we are. We're going to have doubles.
There we go.
Single back set. That single back looks to be Ontiveros. Protection, and that's going to be a little dump pass out to
number 0 was not
Ontiveros.
full from Gonzales, the sophomore. That's Colin Sanders. The linebacker smelled it out. Right there for the play.
You know, and that I understand the premise of that play. It's a safe.
Right.
It's actually a safe check down. He turned right now and threw it to him.
Right.
Didn't fool anybody.
And it was supposed to be a screen pass. There was a lineman two linemen coming out here.
Screen, yeah.
But
just didn't give it time to develop.
He didn't have a chance to get all the way out there. 0 flew.
Yep. So that's going to bring up 4th and 12. Punt team on for the Eagles. It's going to be the old running punt. And that's going to be it's going to be a punt out of bounds. You know, it's tough to do that when you're running to the short side of the field. And that is not going to be as good as we first thought, but that's going to be the Apaches' ball on their own 48-yard line. So about a 22, 23-yard punt.
Yeah, the way the wind's blowing, you almost have to drive that ball and let it roll now.
Yeah. You know, in the first half, Gonzales had the ball 3 times, Pleasanton had the ball 3 times. And that was only because of a turnover.
Right.
It really could have been 2 times and 2 times. So 1st and 10 for the Apaches as they start. Handoff's going to go power to number 22, and he is going to power his way for a gain of 4.
And number 6 and number 11 combined on the tackle for Pleasanton. It's Ernesto Aguilar and Jacob Barrow.
It's Aiden Ramirez, sophomore, back in there at running back. And Gonzales running back by committee over there. They're running guys in and out every snap, and it doesn't look like it's always wide receivers. It looks like they're substituting running backs. Of course, they go to a 3 running back set, which they're in right now. Be 2nd and 6 here. That's going to be a toss to the halfback. Well, there may be nope, they didn't get him for a hold.
No.
That sure looked like one in the backfield.
Barrow on the tackle again, number 11. Oh.
Nice run. We're going to have Eagle down, but that's going to be a gain of about 4. Going to bring up 3rd and 2.
3rd down and about 3 for the Apaches at Eagle 40.
And that Eagle down looks like it is a cramp. And, you know, years ago, we started broadcasting high school football games about 9 years ago, and I was working for a company out of the Austin area. And when we were doing that, they trained us to not say or talk about the injured player.
Right.
But last night I was watching the broadcast of Clemens
and Alamo Heights.
Yeah. They had no problem talking about the name, what they thought was wrong. They talked about it all. So maybe times have changed, but we choose not to talk about it on these broadcasts. Just so you know, it was a cramp, and the player is up and walking off on his own to the sideline. I'm sure he'll be back in the game. So 3rd down and 2 now for the Apaches. as they break the huddle. And they're yelling, run it, run it. There's no timeout. As Gonzales lines up, and that's going to be a first down, as that is number 4 pushing the pile along with number 60 and number 2.
The trenches right now are definitely swayed Gonzales' way. Offensive line, defensive line, both.
Keith White with a nice gain there all the way down to the 34-yard line. And he is going to head to the sideline after that run, and number 22 checks back in. Looks like number 12 is going to dot the I this time. Another running back, that's going to be Travis Malveaux. And he's going to get the handoff on the power. And he is going to run through a tackle, arm tackle, and he's going to have a gain of 11 yards. Good for another Gonzales first down. And Coach,
they had a chance right there to get him in the backfield.
They had a chance, and it's only the first series, but it looks like the athleticism and the size of the Apaches is kind of already wearing on the Eagles.
Right.
Right. First and 10 for the Apaches. Back to the power I set here. It's going to be a double ISO to number 22. And
there we go. That's
nice
a little better right there.
Play there as Aiden Ramirez gets
left
stopped.
side of the defensive line on the tackle. Held their ground.
Yeah, still got almost, it looks like a yard. Got a yard there. 2nd and 9 now for the Apaches. And if you're Pleasanton, this is where you do want to stiffen up. You give a little, you give a little.
Right.
The last time the Apaches were down here, though, they ran that little dig route and hitting Damian Hunt for a touchdown. So bow your head, bow your necks. There's going to be a power student body left. That is traditional student body left. And that's going to be a gain of about 7. Bring up.
All right, so if you have some kind of a run blitz right here, you got to get a little penetration with what they're doing right now. Find a way.
Yeah, because they're falling forward for 3 or 4 yards at a time. And you look at, I see on the Pleasanton D-line, they've got some single-digit numbers.
Right.
So they got some small guys in there. Everybody walked up, though, and that's when you get that play right there.
Right up the middle.
Yeah, that's Keith White for a 14-yard touchdown run. But I was about to say, when you get everybody walked up on the line on your defense like that, all you got to do is pass one level.
All right.
And that's big play time, and that's what happened right there. Pleasanton sold out to stop the run, one little crease, and the Apaches hit it. And they will side up for the extra point, and that is good. But we do have a flag, and it comes from one of the back judges. So when you have something like that, it's usually they hit the center or they use the center for leverage to jump or something like that. Let's see what the call is. Doesn't look like either team's staying on the field, so it's going to be waved off, probably on the defense. Long discussion.
Yeah, it is a long discussion. No signals.
Yeah, we want the point.
Yeah.
It's going to be 21-3. Personal foul.
Personal foul against the Eagles.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It had to be hitting the center as he snapped the ball, which you're not allowed to do. So with 4:50 left to go, the Apaches have increased their lead to 21-3. We're going to line it up here again for the Rise Broadband kickoff. Let's see if the Eagles can get a little something going.
The positive for Pleasanton, the young man that was out with the cramp is back in, and he was their leading tackler coming right there. So
oh, really?
It hurt him not being in there, obviously.
Yeah. So the Apaches will line it up on the. Oh, it looks like they marked off the 15-yard penalty
for the kickoff.
Yep. So be kicking off from the 45-yard line, and they're offside. They didn't get that offside either. But that is going to be out of the end zone.
No, fair caught it.
They did call it.
Fair caught it. Fair
caught it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. So this
should be moved to the 30.
Yeah.
Or 25.
Yeah. Fair catch.
Yes. Yes.
So that's where the Eagles will start their second drive of the half. They were forced to punt on their first drive to open up the second half after a couple of messed up plays. Let's just say that.
Say that way.
Yeah. So here we go. Sprint out. Going to look back. Going to pull it down and run it. Everybody is covered. Good decision there.
It was good coverage by Gonzales.
Yep. Nobody was fooled.
Quarterback did what he could do. Got 6 yards for him.
Yeah, that was actually Keaton Diaz that time at quarterback. Or is that number 18 still?
18.
I'm sorry, 18. Emerick Alvarado. For a gain of about 6.
I've learned
second and 4.
Keaton Diaz has one white sleeve on.
Okay, I see him. He's in the backfield right now, actually.
Yeah.
He just got the carry.
Yeah. He's down here blocking.
Oh, he is. Well, who is that then? Number 7. My apologies. Jaden Rodriguez for a gain of about 1 or 2. It's going to bring up third and short 2. Eagles to the line. 2-back set. 1 receiver up top. It's going to be the power. And, boy, somebody came in there and blew it up.
See who that is down on the bottom of the pile there.
Well, the linebacker I was looking at is number 18 or number 16 right there that came through there
Number
and
2.
blew it up.
Number 2 was on the feet there. David Clack flying up in the safety position.
That's going to be 4th, and they didn't gain any. 4th and 2, and the Eagles sensing a little
they've got to.
Yeah, a little have to. They are going to line up and go for it here on 4th down. And another busted play. Yeah. We said, that they are having problems learning the left and right, odd and even.
Yeah.
And that time the quarterback rolled out of there, and I'm not sure if it was him or if it was the running back.
Somebody was not ready for that.
Somebody did not go the right direction, and the Eagles will turn the ball over to the Apaches. And, Coach, we got less than 3 minutes left in this quarter. If you're Pleasanton, you want to pin your ears back.
You have got to do something right here.
You cannot let them score in the next 3 minutes. And if you're the Apaches, you want to just eat up these 3 minutes and score. And they're going to go right back to throwing it. And that's going to be a nice pass and laid out.
What a
touchdown.
Catch.
You won't see a better
that could be the play of the game right there.
catch than that one right there. And you're right, Coach.
That was number 2, David Clack.
Yeah.
I mean, that ball was in the air a long time. The defender was right there, and then all of a sudden there was a burst by David Clack, and he laid out.
And I believe that was it Malvo in there at quarterback that time?
No, it was number 11.
Oh, it was 11. Okay, so that was Zuniga. So Zuniga to Clack. Wow. And your new score, 28-3.
I was
favor of the Apaches.
It's going to sound crazy. I mean, I was just about to say right before the play started that this is a time to make a shot, go for a shot play again.
Yep.
Should have said it.
So I'm just making my notes here as we line up for another Rise Broadband kickoff.
I tell you, the crowd here in Pleasanton is for homecoming, it was a big crowd, but it's all day. It's been a pretty quiet crowd. So need to see something to get the crowd up, get something going, win the next play, win the next play again.
And you know, we talked about this being two programs that are learning new things.
Right.
If you're the Pleasanton Eagles and you're thinking about this is a non-district game, you got your first district game with Davenport next week. You want to keep learning, and you want to keep having, try to get some positives moving forward.
That's
going
what I'm saying.
Into district.
How do you do it? You have to go win the next play. If you don't win that one, you go win the next play.
Well,
you go win the next play.
That's something else we talked about. Don't make the same mistake. Don't make two mistakes in a row. Nice return there again by number 4.
Number 16 on the tackle, James Sanchez again.
And so there, take the little bits, right?
Right.
Nice return. You start out on the 32-yard line.
Referee doesn't have very good hands down there. Did you see that?
No, I was watching Coach Palmer to see how he was reacting to play calling. I see Coach Hamilton over there getting on to his defense. I guess he's calling his defenses.
Right.
No wonder they're in a different offense.
A little follow play from the quarterback. Defensive line's right there, 42 and 44. The big guys in the middle, Bryce Nichols and Bryce Ellaby.
Yeah, no gain on the play. And once again there, Coach, I don't know if that was a follow play.
Yeah, he just spun around and followed the lead blocker.
Well, I saw the ball stuck out, though, like he was going to stick it in the belly to Reed again. So hopefully not. Hopefully this is, here we go. Same kind of formation. And there's the same kind of play. And this time they're going to pull up and throw it. He's got his man wide open. That's number 22.
Number 2 saves the touchdown. David Clack again.
Yeah, that's Ryder Smith on that reception.
He was the young man that was open early in the game, wide open that they just missed, and they saw him this time. Big play.
That's just that seam route that a lot of veer teams will run. They'll slip that tight end right up the seam. Nice positive play for the Eagles. Go right back to your power play. Nothing there. Ontiveros tries to bounce it out the other way.
Yeah, but number 5, B.J. Jones, stayed at home. He was there to make the tackle. Gain of 1 maybe, or no gain.
We got to give credit to Emerick Alvarado on that pass too, because you're going into the wind,
right?
And he threw that ball a long ways. Gave his guy a chance. So nice play by Alvarado. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 though, as Ontiveros stopped. No gain. Faking the power this time. Same play.
Oh,
and he overthrows that one. But it almost looked like Adrian Gonzales quit running. He kind of gave up on it early.
Yeah.
So they went back to the play, almost the same play that they completed for a long gain early. They went back to it. Tight end right up the pipe. And that time, ball's a little overthrown. You still got 3rd and 10, and obviously you're in 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And there's going to be a toss to the halfback this time. Student body right for the Eagles. He's going to gain about 2 yards. He's going to have 8 yards to go for the first down on 4th down coming up.
We'd like to thank the Catholic Fellowship Church for volunteering their time tonight to help us work in the concession stand.
Looks like number 9 for the Eagles. That's Lance Mix bringing the play in from Coach Palmer. So 4th down and 8 here.
Do you dare go back to it again? There he is.
And he's open again. He ran right by the safety again. That time he had help from the other side.
Yeah, number 2.
Was a little underthrown.
David Clack came off of the man that was over here for him and came across and knocked it down.
They did go back to it. But Coach, once again, they ran right by that safety.
Yeah, there.
Where is he? He's watching. He's looking.
They're looking in the backfield for the run.
Yeah, but unfortunately for the Eagles, the ball will go over. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Apaches will start from their own 26 now.
The wind has picked up.
You know what? Was watching that game last night, and same thing.
Yeah.
About this time last night, the wind picked up. 3-back set now for the Apaches. That toss is going to go back to number 12. And that's going to be the half. That's Travis Malveaux.
11, Jacob Barrow on the tackle again with 23.
It's actually going to be the end of the third quarter. We're going to go to the fourth quarter. Gonzales Apaches lead the Pleasanton Eagles 28-3. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for the best deals in Uvalde, there's no better place than the construction takeover sale at Uvalde Chevrolet GMC.
We're knocking down prices all month long. Are you looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Uvalde Chevrolet has a huge selection.
Plus, we deliver free across Texas.
Right now, get up to $10,000 off Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks only at the construction takeover sale at Uvalde Chevrolet GMC or UvaldeChevrolet.com.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a fourth-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Welcome back to the Uvalde Chevrolet GMC Dodson House Moving broadcast, or game of the week by Cap Broadcasting, as it is 2nd and 8. And that's going to be a 73-yard touchdown run for the Apaches. That's looks like is that number 4?
No.
No?
22?
No. I can't tell who it is.
I can't tell what number that is. And he was moving so quick I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
he had a burst.
I think that was Travis Malveaux. I think that was number 12. Travis Malveaux on the 73-yard touchdown run there. He's going to run the score to 34-3. Point is down and the kick is up, and it is
flag on the play.
Good. Another flag on the play, and
I think the defense lined up offside.
Oh, did they? Okay, yeah, that's in that area. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. It's 35-3. This is the Cat Sports Broadcasting Network.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. You can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back. About to have another Rise Broadband kickoff here. Gonzales Apaches will be kicking from their 40-yard line. New score is Gonzales 35, the Pleasanton Eagles 3. Once again, we will be here next week. We will be broadcasting again. Pleasanton, as the Eagles play their first district game against the Davenport Wolves. And we do appreciate the hospitality of the Pleasanton Eagle Athletic Department, putting us up here in the Crow's Nest. Nice and comfy up here.
A little pooch kick.
That's going to be a pooch kick, and not fair caught. Can't tell who that was, number 23.
That's Gilbert Rodriguez.
Nice field position now for the Eagles, 43-yard line. And those of you at home may be able to hear this wind whipping through the mics now. First and 10 for the Eagles. Here's that counter tray. Little positive yards there. Three yards on the gain there for
the whole front, defensive front right there on the tackle, wrapping them up.
Number 19. Let me see here. Number 19 is Lorenzo Acosta, sophomore. Good-looking young player there. You know, first carry for him, maybe the first time in the backfield. Second down and 8. It's going to be a veer.
That's
Quarterback
a good read.
keeps it, and he will have a nice first down as he will go for about 11 yards. Emerick Alvarado.
The defensive end they all crashed down. He kept the ball around the edge.
He pulled it. Next progression is keep your pitch space, and be ready to pitch it down the field. Pitch relation. There's the power again. Nice run there by, looks like Ontiveros.
Running hard.
Yeah. That's
when you like to see that.
Absolutely.
That's what we're talking about. See the positives in every single play.
That's a good 9-yard gain there for Emerick. For Ontiveros.
And it's the same D-line down there for Gonzales.
So two-back set again for the Eagles. There's a little ISO play now on second and short.
The pile for the first down. Keep the clock running.
First down, that was Acosta again, putting his head down, getting his second carry.
Number 60, the young man we talked to for Gonzales, Gary Lewis, tried to come out with the ball.
Yeah, first down for the Eagles.
Tried to sell it.
From the 29-yard line of the Apaches. There you go, veer play again. He gives that time. And those big defensive tackles are having none of that.
42 and 44 again.
Gain of about a yard. Second down and 9.
Second down and about 9.
Here we go again. Hey, I hear they got brisket tacos down there.
Uh-oh.
You brought me a hot dog.
They didn't have anything ready but a hot dog one before the game.
Little counter play again there. That looks like number 19 again.
Number 64 on the tackle.
No, that's actually
Marcus
number
Lampkin.
That's number 27. Number 27, that's Jay Reyes, another sophomore, carrying the ball for about a 5-yard gain. Be third down and 5. There's a pass play. Pulls it down, hits the second receiver, and that's going to be a completed pass. That's going to be close to the first down.
I think it's first down. Yes, sir. First down.
Yeah, first down for, that was number 19 on the reception. Lorenzo Acosta. So Alvarado to Acosta there. 19's touching the ball a couple times now. If that's who it was on the reception. It may not have been. First down and 10, and that's going to be Acosta. You know, it looks like he's got some good vision, because even right there, he put his feet down and he tried to get it outside. Wasn't nothing inside, tried to get it outside, he got a yard.
I think Gary Lewis, number 60, was there. No, just the one.
Oh, chicken on the stick, $7 now. All kinds of discounts at the concession. Second down and 9. Counter play. Oh, no, bootleg. Nice play getting outside by Alvarado. He's going to tuck it, get what he can, and he's forced. There's going to be a late hit.
They threw the flag.
So, well out of bounds. He was hit late by a Apache player, but gets 10 yards. Actually gets about 8 yards. It's going to bring up, it's going to be an automatic first down. But nice decision there by Alvarado. Pulls it down, gets what he can. Here's the call.
After the play, personal foul on the Apaches.
So that's going to be half the distance to the goal. It's going to be the 5-yard line, so it's going to be first and goal from the 5 for the Eagles. Looking to get in the end zone for the first time tonight. There's the toss, and that's going to be a ghost again.
Number 5 came
fumbled
up.
at that time, Coach. Was that number 5?
It was number 5. That was B.J. Jones on the hit.
They're going to give him the ball down. He's going to gain a yard. But, and I'm going to say this in the best way I can. He runs straight up like a famous running back.
Eric Dickerson.
And Acosta runs straight up like he does.
Yep.
But when you run straight up, you really got to learn to protect that football.
All right.
So second down, 4. It's going to be a short dive, and they're going to run it right into number 44. Somebody's got to be assigned to blocking that guy tonight.
44, Bryce Ellaby, and then 17 was up there too, came flying up. Delton.
Yeah, and they're going to lose a yard. Yeah. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. Third and 5 now for the Eagles. Going to be a pass, and it's going to be a sack as there was nobody open as they had to pull it down. It's going to be 4th down and loss of about 3 there, so it's going to be 4th down and 8. Alvarado had to pull it down as nobody was open. Good coverage there by the Apaches in the end zone. 4th down and 8. Looks like Pleasanton's going to keep their offense on the field, or they're going to take a timeout and talk about it. So we're going to take a timeout also with 5:39 left in the game, and the Eagles with a 4th and 8. We'll come right back.
Security State Bank has one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. We believe in superior customer service, active community involvement, fair and honest business ethics, and loyalty. 1194 West Oaklawn Road, or call us at 830-569-8300. A real person will answer, because that's how we do business, with common courtesy and uncommon service. Bank online at securitystbk.com. Security State Bank, South Texas. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If you're looking for the best deals in Uvalde, there's no better place than the construction takeover sale at Uvalde Chevrolet GMC.
We're knocking down prices all month long. Are you looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Uvalde Chevrolet has a huge selection.
Plus, we deliver free across Texas.
Right now, get up to $10,000 off Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks only at the Construction Takeover Sale at Uvalde Chevrolet GMC or UvaldeChevrolet.com.
Welcome back to Pleasanton, Texas Eagle Stadium for the Uvalde Chevrolet GMC and Dotson House Moving Game of the Week. Pleasanton Eagles looking at a 4th and 8 or 9 and goal. That's going to be a sprint out. He's going to put it down. He's going to try to get to it. And what an effort there by the quarterback.
I think they're staying down at the 1.
But he is not going to get in. Emerick Alvarado with a great effort, but he will get stopped short of the goal line on 4th down and turn the ball over on downs. I believe that's the 2nd time tonight for the Eagles to turn it over on downs. But a courageous effort there. He did have a guy open short, but he was also had a guy behind him, so he wouldn't have probably got in. So he did what he thought was best and turned it up and tried to get what he could, and unfortunately for the Eagles, was stopped short. Fortunately for the Apaches, they get the ball back. Unfortunately for the Apaches, it's at the 1 yard line.
Timeout, Apaches.
Timeout, Apaches. We're going to take that timeout with them. We'll be right back.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back to Uvalde Chevrolet GMC and Dotson House Moving Game of the Week. First down from the 1 yard line for the Apaches, and get a little breathing room out to the 5 yard line.
Brought down by number 40, Morgan Smith.
Going to be second and about 8. And if you're the Apaches here, you don't want to do anything fancy.
No, yeah, you
just want to.
They're going to do that. They're
get it out of
run the ball straight ahead, probably.
Get it out of the image of the or shadow of fumble. And Pleasanton does not have it. He falls back on his fumble, and that's the second or third fumble we have seen from the Apache quarterback center exchange. That's Zuniga. Not sure who the center is, but I know if you're Coach Ham, that's one thing you're looking at on the video tonight or tomorrow morning and saying, we can't have this.
Yeah.
You know, that's
it looks like a couple of new offensive linemen in there for Gonzales, so maybe a new center.
Could be. Yep, third and 7. They're going to toss it back, and that's going to be a stop for about a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Number 11, Jacob Barrow. That young man has played hard for Pleasanton Eagles. Number 11 has been on a ton of tackles for them.
Yeah, and I think, as we're counting down here, we can go ahead. Well, it's not a countdown. We're not going to do it yet. I thought I'd go through our player of the game and all that kind of stuff. Still a little over 3.5 minutes to go as the Apaches bring in their punting unit.
Let's see this punt.
I was going to say into the wind, and the wind has picked up now. Nice snap and gets it off. Nice spiral. It's going to take a
sideways bounce.
And it's going to be deadened at the 39 yard line. About a 32 yard punt.
Not terrible into that wind.
Not at all. And the Eagles will come right back out. Now, that last drive they had was positive.
Right.
You didn't finish with points, but up until the 1st and 5 from the 5 yard line, you really had a good drive going.
Right.
Once you got to the 5, it kind of went backwards from there. So, once again, things that both coaches and both teams can work on. There's going to be a quarterback keep. He's going to, nice run there by number 18, Emmerich Alvarado. He's going to get about, I don't see okay, there's the umpire. He's going to get about 7-8 yards on that carry on first down.
Gonzales has a whole new defensive front end now.
Yeah, it looks like Gonzales has emptied the bench. Still got number 2 out there. toss sweep here to the Eagles out to the left side. That's going to be number 27. That's Jay Reyes. You know, the Eagles played a few different running backs on that last drive, and once again, you see a new young, sophomore running back there. They got two sophomores in the backfield.
Nothing like getting experience.
Yep, can't beat the Friday night experience.
Hey, that's good too.
Look at that. Look at this. That's the other sophomore, and he is
down at the 1.
Oh, they're not gonna give him that?
Down at the 1.
Wow. That's Lorenzo Acosta, who had a nice series the last series. And he's going to be down at the 1 yard line, and we're going to have 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. We learned that a couple weeks ago. We were freaking out. We're like, why are they stopping them? Forgot that high school football does have a 2-minute timeout.
2-minute warning.
So we're going to take it with them. We'll be right back after a word from our advertisers.
Security State Bank has one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. We believe in superior customer service, active community involvement, fair and honest business ethics, and loyalty. 1194 West Oaklawn Road, or call us at 830-569-8300. A real person will answer, because that's how we do business, with common courtesy and uncommon service. Bank online at securitystbk.com. Security State Bank, South Texas. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Pleasanton, Texas, Eagle Stadium. As the Gonzales Apaches lead the Eagles 35-3 with 2 minutes left to go in the game. Uvalde Chevrolet GMC and Dotson House Moving and Construction bringing you this live broadcast. So first and goal from the 1 for the Eagles. Going to be a little isolation play, and that's good to see. You reward the guy that got you down there.
Right.
That's going to be the sophomore, Lorenzo Acosta.
And I tell you, he looked good. All of his carries, got good vision, he's got good moves, good burst.
Good future ahead for that young man.
Good-looking young man.
Eagles set up for the extra point. Kick is no good. Couldn't tell which way it went.
Yeah, you couldn't.
I didn't see, but that kick was no good, and the kicker knew right away.
Yeah, he kicked it. He kicked it past the scoreboard on the extra point. Did he crushed the ball, but wide left.
Yep. So score's going to remain 35-9 with 1:57 remaining in the ball game. And Coach, we were talking about some of our superlatives for this game.
Oh yeah.
And you've got one right away that you want to give, and that is the player of the game. Tanya's Travel by Design, player of the game.
And this week it's going to be players of the game. We can give it to the defensive line from the Gonzales Apaches. Number 42, Bryce Nichols. Number 44, Bryce Ellaby. Number 60, Gary Lewis III. And number 64, Marcus Lampkin, wreaked havoc all day long.
Yeah, they really made it difficult on that running game of the Pleasanton Eagles. And I don't think anybody's blocked number 44.
I mean, it's
He really had himself a heck of a game.
They are solid up front on the defense.
And that is not to take anything away from number 11.
They're offsides.
Yeah, they're offsides again. Number 11, Luis Zuniga, the quarterback, and number 2, David Clack, who both connected for a timeout. Gonzales.
Yeah, I think they called the timeout because they saw where they were aligned.
Oh, yeah, Coach Hamilton's telling him right now, you were all over this.
You can't go past the 50.
Yeah. So several guys on the Apache team tonight. Travis Malveaux had a nice run for a touchdown.
Number 1 early on.
Yep.
They threw the ball.
Damian Hunt. Everybody had a play here and there, but I think more than anything, Tanya's Travel by Design player or players of the game is that front
right
of the Gonzales Apaches. We do have our hit of the game, and that came early in the game when Keaton Diaz,
number 10
from Pleasanton, really put a wallop on
lifted
the
him
running
up,
back.
brought him straight down.
The running back from Gonzales. That's going to be our. Let's see who sponsors the hit of the game. That's going to be Lone Star Towing. Yeah. And let me tell you a little bit about Lone Star Towing. Lone Star Towing is located in Castroville, but he buys used vehicles from all over. Onside kick attempt. That's a nice roll. And right through his hands.
That's a great onside kick.
Boy, you couldn't ask for. You got the big bounce like you always want. So great kick there, and the Eagles just could not come up with it. But, Lone Star Towing, gentleman over there in Castroville, he will buy your used vehicles, running or not, and he will come and get them and take them to his record yard. And I'm not sure what he's doing with them. He does have a new yard out there in Castroville, so he may be starting up a little collection.
Is that Alec Rendon?
Yep, that's Alec Rendon over there with Lone Star Towing. So
I taught that young man.
Oh, good man, good man. Yep, I run into that a lot now too. After 28 years for me and 30 years for Coach Herb, and how many years for you, Coach Gallion? 31 years for Coach Gallion. So
winner.
Yep. It's going to be a toss there. Number 2 for the Eagles. Keeps running hard. And one thing he's going to need to learn, I'm sure Coach Ham's going to run right over there and tell him,
stay in bounds.
Stay in bounds, young man.
Keep that clock running.
Stay in bounds. You're running hard, but stay in bounds. And that's David Clack, the third, once again, on that carry. Looks like they're going to give him a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9. 31 years for Coach Gallion.
Doesn't look a day over 31.
No, but we all three retired this year. How incredible is that? We all three retired this year.
Yep.
28, 30, and 31 years. So there's that student body right. When you get to this point in the game, it's run your base stuff. Run your good. That's going to be a carry by number 12, Travis Malvo.
Brought down by 23, Gilbert Rodriguez.
We were talking about some of the young players on the Eagle roster. The Gonzales roster is got a lot of sophomores scattered in on their team as well.
Future looks good.
The future looks good for both squads.
Right.
I mean, they're both learning. Looks like right now Gonzales is a little bit ahead of the learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure Coach Palmer and his staff will get them going. There's double ISO. You know who used to run that play till the cows came home? Cuero.
Oh, yeah.
Cuero used to run that double ISO.
Back when at Medina Valley early on, we played Cuero in the playoffs over and over. You see that? Uh-huh.
We played them in 1987. And they ran that double ISO with Carl Taylor, Carl Trooper Taylor, Rodney Pedraza.
Taking a knee.
Yep, they're going to be taking a knee. And a guy named Robert Strait.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people say he's the best running back in Texas history, Texas high school football history.
Yeah, and he, I know because I got his footprints right in my face mask a couple of times after that double ISO came and hit us in the mouth. And that's going to be a final score from Pleasanton, and it's homecoming for Pleasanton. But the Gonzales Apaches will come in and take a 35-9 victory. And I don't want to say the game was a 35-9 game because it was pretty entertaining. It was 14-3 at halftime.
Well, and think about it. It was 7-3 till the last 3 minutes of the half.
That's right. Yep. Turnover and
then explosions happened.
Yeah, and then the Gonzales looked like they were just a little bit ahead of the athletic curve there. But there you see all
good
the
speed.
Kingsville coaches hugging and congratulating everybody after the game. We did dub this the Javelina Bowl because of the 8 coaches on the field that are all ex-Javelinas. Good to see all of my old friends and made some new friends and had a good time. here in Pleasanton, and we will be here next week again to see the
I hope the
Davenport
weather's the
Wolves.
same.
Oh, yeah. I saw all week, 92, 93 all week, so fall is here. The only bad thing
Fall
is,
is
and
here.
I'm not going to say it without throwing something in the truck for that wet stuff, because we are out here in an open air. And, boy, either I got to have a canopy or I got to have some umbrellas for all of us. Let's see, the other superlative we got here, player of the game, we got play of the game.
The diving catch, if you recall.
Oh, absolutely. The play of the game.
Was that number 2, making that diving catch?
That is the Security State Bank of Pleasanton play of the game. That was Zuniga to Clack.
There you go.
And Clack laid out horizontal for, I think it was a 30-something yard touchdown pass. What a play that was. And I believe at the time it actually took the score to 28.
Right.
So it wasn't the last score, but it was one of them that kind of put the game out of reach there in the fourth quarter for the Gonzales Apaches. What else? Guys, y'all got anything else? Man, what a neat broadcast tonight. Had a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you to Coach Bobby Herb and Coach Norm Gallion and to each and everybody that tuned in tonight. We did have a very large crowd tuning in tonight to the game, so we appreciate that. Hopefully we can get as many from the Davenport area to tune in next week, and hopefully Pleasanton players and fans will go back, if they were here at the game, go back
and watch
and take a watch. But we're going to go ahead and sign out, and we're going to pack our stuff up and head home. And we hope everybody has a safe trip home tonight. And we'll see you next week right here on the Cat Sports Broadcasting channel. Go ahead, like our Facebook page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for any updates. But for Coach Herb,
yes, sir.
Coach Gallion, I'm Coach Stivers. We're signing off.
See you
God
later.
bless you.